Hello again. So happy you could join me on this beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. I'd like to start out by thanking all my viewers and subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And I always try to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Today we got our standard pre-stretched 16 by 20 canvas. What I did was I went to your local hardware, got some spray paint, spray painted the different colors that I thought I would use today. But make sure you're in a well ventilated area and you have a mask on. After I let that dry, I put a thin coat of liquid clear on. And that's going to help the oils go on a lot smoother. You'll notice that if you missed a spot, the oils will drag there. So you want to make sure you cover it with a thin coat of liquid clear. Today I thought maybe we'd do a waterfall over here, put some more colors in. The last one I did, last painting, was pretty colorful. Had a waterfall coming, a stream almost. Today's going to be the waterfall off to the side here. Maybe some mountains back here. Evergreen trees, water, plant life, some color. Maybe it can be a fall painting with a lot of the fall colors that you'd see. And any information on all the colors you'll need to paint along with me will come across the screen right about here. So let's get started. I already put a thin coat of liquid clear on using this brush here. I went over the whole canvas. What's going to happen is it's almost going to have a glossy sheen to it. I just went over the whole thing. You don't want to put too much on because what happens is it starts to run on you. And you'll see little run marks coming down. And we don't want that. So I think today we'll start out with this little fan brush I like to use. We're going to use some white, get a horizon going so we can put the mountains in behind it. Just load it up just like that. And maybe our light will be right here. Our light source off to the side. We'll blend that in and see what we got going on. We're going to use this blender brush, it's real soft. I'm going to tap the horizon in, the weight, all the way. And come in and we'll get some light area here. It's going to help the mountain, the peaks of the mountain stand out more. Just doing circular motions. Step back, add some more weight. Make it whiter here. All the way. Blender brush again. I'm going to tap that. Kind of softens it. And just the corner of the brush. Blending it in all the way up. Get that mist of the horizon. We'll add some more white in here. Maybe get a little bit of glycerin crimson. It's going to be more of a pinky color. Just like that. Maybe we can come into here. And with that blue back there, get all these nice little colors going on. The darker blue here. Add some more white on top of that. That's going to blend in. pinks. Come in with that blender brush. Want to tap that. Circular motions, and we'll come right into that pink. All kinds of things happening on the horizon on this fall day. All the way down like that. We're going to have the mountains in here, mountain colors. What I see is more white. Try to brighten this up in here. Wipe off that blender brush. Barely tapping it. And lightly, so you don't want to lose a lot of that white. You want that white to stay in there. That brightness, as much as you can. Go right across. Step back. I think we're going to come up here. Soften that up more, make it more misty. Just get that pink. The pink hue. Almost look like you got clouds over there. I'm going to clean this blender brush off. Use odorless paint thinner, and that's always a good thing. Back off the excess. Get it as clean as we can. Now let's come into some mountains. I thought today maybe we'd do some brown colored mountains. Maybe some brown and black and some green. Let's grab some white. Marble it. Marble it and soften it. Maybe we'll come into lighter brown. We're going to use sap green, alizarin crimson, and that's going to make brown also. If you mix those together, you get a nice brown. Got sap green and glycerin crimson. A little roll of paint on that knife, just like that. Maybe we got some mountains starting back here. All kinds of little peaks happening. Grab some more. Off in the distance. Kind of scraping that off. Maybe we've got a big peak right there. Like that. Maybe this goes all the way down here. Wipe that off. Come into that brush we used with the liquid clear on it. We'll blend this down. Get the mountain going. Pull in the different angles, get different things happening in the back. Wipe that off. The more you wipe that off, the softer it gets. That's kind of what we're looking for. Have it going all the way down. Misty. You can also put in some snow on that. Wiping that brush off. I want that to be clean too when we okay, we'll grab some liquid white. Get a little roll of paint right on the top of there. And the light source is coming from there, so we can put in some snow. Different things happening. Pushing down hard with the knife, and you got things that are already on there. the snow automatically starts breaking off of there. Grab some more white, maybe where we can make it a little bit brighter. There. Maybe we can pull some back over here. Get different shadows. And like that color come into the blender brush. We'll soften this, tap it, and get that misty look. When you're tapping, you want to pay attention to the lay of the mountain. You want to come down that way too, because it gives you that look. Kind of helps it. All I'm doing is tapping, creating that misty look. All at the base. Like that. Step back and take a look. What I see is a little bit more white in here. Keeping it, kind of break it up. Kind of tapping that. Okay, we got that happening. I think now is a good time for an eagle. A little bit of liquid white and some black. And a blender brush. Liner brush. Line and distance. Right over the right over there. that a little bit bigger. Okay, now we'll come back into another mountain in here, a darker color. A little darker. A little roll of paint right across the top there. Maybe there's a big peak up here. Like that. Maybe it comes down like that. Just like that. Scraping off the paint. Maybe there's a little thing happening right there. It goes, who knows, goes right away. This one comes right in front. Pushes that mountain right back. Let's scrape off the excess. Into that brush there that we just cleaned off, like we did back here, and blend this down. Right in front of the other one. Maybe that goes all the way. All I'm doing is pulling. Pulling at different angles. Wipe that off. We could have trees going up this area here. To keep softening that. Pulling that paint off. Now we'll get the blender brush. We'll tap this, make it soft. Make it soft. Make it misty. Make it misty. All the way down here. Got all kinds of things happening. Let's fix this up here, this corner here. Just like that. Come back into this brush here. Blend that out. Clean that brush off. Knock the excess. Now we'll come in, do some white. Little roll of paint. We'll have that. Coming right from there. All I'm doing is tapping it. Just like that. A little bit more white. I'll highlight this up here. Maybe it comes right down. Just like that. Pulling it down. More white. More white right along this edge here. Look at that. Popping some. Right along that peak coming down. And we can get some of this happening down here. of that going. Pulling that through just like that. Got all kinds of different breaks and I kind of like that, just like that. We can pull some of this down as a shadow. Some of it from the other side. Kind of get that all going, the browns. Different color browns. This eagle I'm not too thrilled with, so we'll take that away. Come into some white. Clean off that blender brush. Knock off the excess. We'll come in and do the sky again. Just the corner of the brush. Just the corner of the brush. Gives it that nice little look back there. Almost like it's sun rays coming up. With the pinks and looks pretty good. Now we'll come in. Now we'll come in and we'll do that eagle. Use this little tiny brush. Load it up. Browns and blacks and just like that. We're going to put it off in the distance. Just like that. Now we can come into some greenery. So we'll use this white. And we'll come into some green color. Sap green, black, and brown. Load it right up on that fan brush. Maybe we can have some things coming up the hill there. Off in the distance. Darken it up some. Use some liquid clear. Just like that. Come in there, tap some of this. Some of the darker greens. All the way down the hill. More liquid clear. Kind of helps that stick. All the way down. And then we've got some coming right up in here. What I'm doing is tapping. Give it that illusion of distant evergreen trees coming down the mountain. Just like that. Add some more color. Maybe we got something happening back here. All the way up the hill. Let it go to this other fan brush. Gets a little thinner. Make the colors that come off a lot better. Load it right up, just like that. Get that sharp edge. All the way up the hill. Just like that. We can come in and mist that. We can mist it with this blender brush. All the way down the hill. Mist it all the way down. Gives it that look. Gives it that look. Let it going up the hill. The mistiness off in the distance. some evergreens right in front here. Right in the very front. Load it up. Different colors, different shades, the green, sap green, midnight black, just like that. Who knows? We'll just start right in here. And we'll put some tall ones in. Right at the base of the mountain. Just like that. Little sharp little edge ones. More black, darker, highlighted, different angles, different heights. All the way up. Maybe it goes way up there. Comes down. Little higher. Keep loading it up. Filling it in all the way down. Got all those different colors in there. I kind of like that. Different heights. Don't want to cover up this too much back here since we put that distant trees in going up the hill. Different colors. Just tapping. Get different lightnesses in there, and I want to get taller evergreens in here. Just tapping down just to get the illusion of some thick evergreen trees back there. Put some thicker ones in here. Get all kinds of bushy things happening. Darker color in here. We can come in and put a couple big trees right here in the middle. Let's do it this way. Maybe there's a taller one there. And we'll come in and just tap it at the corner of the brush. Dark colors. Black almost. Where it stands out in front of this. Got this one right next to it. All I'm doing is tapping. Tapping down. Down, get those dark colors happening. Maybe up over here we got some higher trees. We've got a waterfall coming down there. So let's pull out a little piece of right there. That's where our waterfall is. It's that simple. Hold this brush up with some color. Some white. Waterfall-ish color. Just having it come down just like that. Good, good, good. Gotta know when to stop. Now we'll come into this little brush here and we'll mist this up down here. We'll misty it. Misty it up some. Gotta put some things in there though first. Just want that look before we go further. Gotta put some big trees in here. Like we did back there, darker ones. Black almost. All the way down here by the waterfall. On each side. And we can put some formations in here. Something for everything to grow on. This can come down in front. Who knows where this is going? We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. Now, come into some brown color. Palette knife. And put in some land in here. Pulling it down. Right where you think it might be some things coming. Put some of that brown in there, just because it gives you that look. Take this brush here and we'll pull down some of that brown. Just tapping that. All the way. All the way. Wiping that off. It's going to pull down now. Almost like a reflection. But it'll give us some land to work with. And usually in nature, it's all dark there. It looks almost brown or black. Got all kinds of little tree things happening. blender brush, pull down. Go across. Just very softly. Step back. Put another formation coming out here. Stones. Get some dark color. Maybe a mixture. Maybe right here. Maybe we got something coming out here. Who knows? Tapping that in. Come into some more color here. We'll bring this one right down here. Come into some whites. More white. Some more white over there. Back and through here. All kinds of little things. I'm going to put some bushes and stuff back there. So let's get some color going. Maybe we can get some green and white. Get some color happening in the back. Lighter green. Get some bushes back here. Maybe back by the waterfall. you got something back here. Distant. Distant greenery bushes. We can have something come up here and blacken that in. So we'll leave that like that. Maybe put some things back here. Maybe you won't even see them. Maybe you won't even see those distant. Now we'll come into some yellows. Clean that brush off. Just yellow we want. Maybe a touch of white. Tap that in. Maybe down in front here there's yellow. Yellow bushes and things right in front of the trees. Off in the distance. Different colors. Now we'll come into some red or some orange. Get some orange color. I think would be nice. Maybe right down in front here. Right down in front there. Got some color going on. Now maybe we'll come into some red. Brighten that up. Get some reds in there. Liquid clear. To help that stick on there. The red. Just like that, just in that corner. Maybe. Got a little sparkle of red right there. Because it's fall. It's fall here. Got some low colors happening right there. Right by the waterfall. We'll have a nice big one. Okay, got that going on. Now we'll come in and put some things happening over here in this corner. Some bushes and things. Could have loaded up some black. Some green. Liquid clear. Brown. Just a darker color. Pull it in one direction. That little rounded edge there. And we'll come in and we'll tap some bushes up and through here. Right by the waterfall. Just like that. Have some of that same color, and we're going to put some evergreen trees in here, so we'll let that go for now. We'll come back into the fan brush, liquid clear, and the green colors. We need to come up with some green, phthalo green, sap green, more sap green for the evergreen trees closer, liquid clear, sap green and black. Who knows? Maybe we'll have an evergreen tree right out here. Maybe it goes up higher. Maybe we'll have it higher. Just taking a corner of it, tapping it. Just like that. There's one tree. Maybe we'll have a big one up here. Maybe another one here. Maybe another one. Maybe off the and it goes right off. All I'm doing is tapping this now. Getting the darker colors. Can leave some of that in between there, showing through. Kind of tapping all the way down to the dirt. We'll have stuff happening down here. Another one right up here. Dark colors. All the way down. Just tapping it. All the way to the edge. Out up some more. Do this last one here. Off in the distance. You can leave some of that showing behind. Darken this up. Dark colors because it's woodsy. I can see a whole lot coming through. Tapping that on. Just like that. Put some things in front of it. We'll go ahead and grab some brown color. For the branched things coming up here. Branches. Shade some of that in, blend it in. Kind of soften that branchy areas up. So you can see them, but yeah, not sticking out real bright. Now, come into this color here. Tell you what we'll do. Since we got that going on, come over here and do some branches and twigs or something over on this side, like we did over here. Get the illusion that there's something's happening. Right on the edge, here and there, just tapping it up. You can come in and tap some things in there. Come into this brush here we used. Tap in some colors. Tap in some yellows. Right down here we can tap. Little yellows. Yellow out here. right on the edge, right on the end. Doesn't really make it pop there. Now we'll come in. Who knows? Orange. Orange. Bright orange. Who knows? Let's come in here and maybe, oh, I don't know, let's put it over here. Need to be brighter. More bright orange, brighter orange. Clean that off. Come into some of that red, mostly red. Mostly red. We'll put some red in over here. Kind of like that, just like that. Lighter red back there. Or pinky, pinkish. That looks good. We'll come in to the fogginess with the white and mist it. Like that. Get the blender brush, just the corner of it. Soften it. We'll come in, do some white. Get some stuff happening here. Some white areas. Take a little fan brush, just scrape across. come in here and pull some of this dirt down. Tap that. Tap it. Some of it right into the water. Sandy look. We'll come into the blender brush, pull it, blend it, soften it up. Come into the darker colors. Darken this up here. Darken the greens. Almost be like a black. It's so close to the shore. I'm just doing the reverse for the trees. Darkness, dark green, that we want. Now I'll take a blender brush and pull down. Now we'll do this here. Tap that in there. And we'll come in to the yellows. Bring that highlight right into the water. Highlight right into the water, that yellow. that bright yellow. Load it right up on that brush, just like that. Come in and tap this. Then we'll come into the orange. Get some of that going. Back and through here. And here. And we got that red. Got the red going on. Dropping in some more red. Through here, maybe back and through here. Get that reflection of the water. Now we'll take the blender brush, come into some of all these colors here, and pull down softly. Down. And go across. And go across. Now I get some white for the water line. Water lines on this side. A little bit of water over here. To be a completed painting. Getting to be pretty much of a completed painting. You can hear, we'll add some things. We'll pull that out. in back there. Gonna pull some of this away. It's a little bit too bright, too dark. We'll pull that down, blend it in. That waterfall look over there happening. That glossiness from the water. Maybe pull down a little bit of reflection. A little bit of a reflection, pulling down. Just the corner of that brush. Tapping that. Just like that. We can put some twigs in here. Twigs and things over here. Scrape it in. Well, I think we got a completed painting here. I'm going to go ahead and sign this right down here in the corner, maybe with some darker blue. Right here. I like signing mine with my last name. Some people use their initials, and it's whatever you prefer. I also like putting the year. The year it was painted. Gives you an idea of what you were thinking at the time and shows your progression. I hope you enjoyed this one. A little bit different. Tried to get more colors into it, more of a fall-y look. The waterfall coming down. I hope you painted along with me. I hope to see you again. Bye.